Hey everyone, this is Marbozir, this is part 8 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World. So, when I last left off, I captured Ethiopian capital, and now I'll have to focus on everything else, other than my military. I'm about to finish education. Oh, Portugal wants to go to war with Ramses. I don't really want to declare war right now. I'm not ready for another war. Anyway, as I said, I need to focus on pretty much everything other than my military right now. I will not be starting any wars for now. That doesn't mean wars are over in this game, they definitely are not. But I need to catch up a little bit. I need to work on my economy a little bit, I need to work on my research, and I even need to work on my tourism a bit. Because I need to get at least to 10% with every other leader, otherwise I will be taking massive penalties from ideology pressure. So, first of all, I obviously need to work on Addis Ababa. I'm actually considering sending a caravan with food here, just to make this city grow rapidly. This city will already grow rapidly due to some of the wonders in here. So Temple of Artemis, for example, well, that's actually in all cities, so that's a pretty good wonder for me. But it does have hanging gardens, which is +6 food. So, right. I'm going to keep most of my units, but I could gift a few of them to city-states. I need to get friendly with some city-states. Unfortunately, there's no mercantile city-state that I know of, so I can't get a little bit of extra happiness. Unfortunately. I do have to explore the world a bit, because while I do have contact with all the other leaders through World Congress, I need to find other city-states. I only know of, what, 6 city-states right now? Anyway, I'm going to start another trade route with Lisbon. Yes, that does mean I'm going to give them 18 gold per turn, but I will get 17 myself and free science. Portugal is not one of the stronger civilizations here, so I don't really mind giving them a little bit of an advantage or a little bit of a boost. I have to finish this road to Addis Ababa. That will definitely be faster than actually building a harbor here. So as soon as this worker is done with the ivory, I'm going to finish this road right here. Education is done, so my spy in Athens will steal a technology in 3 turns. So I should be able to boost myself to Renaissance era with that spy, because I should be able to steal acoustics from Alexander. At least I'm pretty sure he does have acoustics. I know he has gunpowder, but he has several technologies that I don't have, so it should mean that he does have acoustics. Meanwhile, I could go for astronomy. I definitely need to research compass, because that will allow me to establish an additional trade route, and it will extend the range of my trade routes. Right now I can't start any sea trade route from my capital, for example, well, just one with Lisbon, but I already have that. I can't start anything else other than Lisbon. Alright, so I think I'll go straight for Colosseum in here. Also, I will not be starting a city right here just yet. I will keep an eye on this area, and if I see any settler heading this way, I will start a city. I'm a little bit worried about my happiness right now, basically. I can't allow my happiness to drop into negatives. I need my cities to grow. I'm already quite a bit behind in terms of city growth, so I need to work on that. I need a lot more population in some of my cities, and not just in my capital. I would like to have at least 3 cities over size 12 at this point of the game. Interesting. Looks like other leaders don't like Ramses too much. It would be good if I was able to convince someone to go to war. Great, I see a Greek settler. So he might try to go through here. If he does, I'll consider buying one of these tiles. I don't want to let him start any city over here. I don't think he can start any city in any of these locations. This is the only valid spot for a city. And this one up here. I'm actually surprised Alexander didn't start a city up here. Well, someone might, because this is not a good location, but it's not terrible. Okay, workbot is done, so I'm going to grab the fish. I need to finish astronomy as soon as possible, get a caravel and start exploring. So that's kind of my goal here. I'm probably just going to research astronomy myself. And once I get more spies, I'm going to use these spies to steal some technologies. Stealing technologies is basically the only way I could maybe catch up. I have no idea if I will be able to catch up in this game, that's a good question. I will do my best. It wouldn't be too bad if I was like 2 or 3 technologies behind the AI, because that's still manageable. But I can't really start any serious war, especially not against Alexander, when I'm 7 technologies behind him. I know he has gunpowder units, because I've seen some gunpowder units somewhere around here. Well, anyway, I don't know he has gunpowder. I can actually check how many technologies he has that I don't. I just need to find Athens on this list. Oh yeah, there's no Athens on this list, but I can check Portugal. So Maria has 4 technologies that I do not know. And I have 1 technology that she doesn't know. So there we go. What about Ethiopia? Ethiopia has 6 technologies that I don't know. If I get another spy soon, I'm going to send that spy to Harar. I mean, Ethiopia hates me anyway, so I don't really care about losing influence with them. He's going to hate me for the rest of this game, more or less. Yeah, I have 6 different negative modifiers with him. Portugal is friendly towards me, so Portugal might be one of my friends in this game. I do have negative modifier with her, but I have negative modifiers with most of the leaders here. Ironically enough, I do not have any negative modifiers with Alexander, which is kind of funny. Alright, so let's see. Workboat is done, so now I'm just going to grab a market. Yeah, I need a market in this city. I need to work on my economy in general. Yeah, he's denouncing me, I don't care. Because I will have to get to friendly with most of the city-states, or I want to get at least to friendly with most of the city-states. Right now my priority would be mercantile city-states, if I knew of any, because that would give me a little bit of happiness. And don't look at my current happiness, which is at 10. This city will grow rapidly, and if I start city over here, I'm going to instantly lose 4. So 9 happiness right now is really not that much. Okay, so workshop in my capital is done. I need a lot of stuff in my capital. I think university should be the highest priority right now. And once I'm done with university, I'll probably get Writers Guild and Artists Guild, then National Epic. I think that's a good order. Alright, so let's do it. I might assign... Oh no, the AI already assigned the engineer automatically. I think I'll keep him there, because I'm already getting some great engineer points from Stonehenge, and I already have 127 generated. So I could get a great engineer and maybe use him for a wonder. It's not very likely that I'll have a lot of wonders available, but hey, you never know, maybe. If I want any wonder in this game, I would have to just really beeline for it hardcore. One way or the other, great engineer is always going to be useful. Even if I decide not to use him for an actual wonder, I could always start a manufactory. Speaking of which, there is a manufactory right here next to Addis Ababa, which is fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to annex the city. What are they building right now? Market. Alright, so let's annex it and change that to courthouse. I need this city to grow as fast as possible. I'm just going to set it to food. Or production, because I need the courthouse first. Once I get the caravan, I think I'm going to send some food to Addis Ababa. It already has a lot of food from Hanging Gardens, but I could get 6 more to make the city grow rapidly. I need it to grow as fast as possible. This is going to be one of my better cities, especially with this manufacturer nearby. I also have to repair all of these improvements, but I'll do that once I'm done with the road. So building this road was a pretty good idea. Maria declared war on Ramses, perfect. I actually do want the AIs to fight each other. That's the perfect case scenario for me. If everyone was friendly towards everyone, that would be bad news for me. Because I might be able to abuse one of these wars between AIs later. Not right now, because I'm not ready for another war right now. But if the AIs keep fighting each other, that's great for me. Because I can jump in and take advantage of that. And wow, a lot of people are plotting. Okay, let me check that. Oh yeah, nice, now I can steal a technology, so I'm going to steal... Oh, he doesn't have acoustics, really? Okay. That complicates things. So I'll just have to get astronomy. Oh, I just can't steal it when I'm not in Renaissance era myself, can I? Oh well. So, what do I want to steal? I could steal chivalries, I could steal compass. No, I'm already researching compass. Okay, I need to think about this. I would like to get gunpowder myself, but I would also like to get banking. I'm going to steal chivalry. I need banks in my high gold generation cities. And I need to go for industrialization as fast as possible. I can't fall behind once the AI gets to industrial era. You can afford being a little bit behind before industrial era, but once the AIs start entering industrial era, you just have to catch up. Or you have to catch up before that happens. Right now, none of the AIs is in the industrial era just yet, but Alexander will probably get there sometime soon. He's probably going to be the first one to industrial era, but we'll see. Okay, so that was workshop in here. Oh yeah, I still need one more workboat here. What? I thought I got this one. Looks like I didn't. Or did someone pillage this? I'm not sure. Anyway, Alexander is plotting against Arabia, so I could share that intrigue with Harun. Harun is a bit weak, but getting extra diplomatic points with any of the AIs is quite valuable right now. And it doesn't cost me anything, because I will not lose any influence with Alexander by sharing intrigue with Harun. So, okay, I'm going to share the intrigue. Alright, can I do anything useful with him? No, not really. Alright then, let's continue. Colosseum is done, so 8 happiness right now. It will go up once I'm done with the courthouse, obviously, and I can still get a circus in this city. Do I have a granary in this city? Yes, I do. Okay, let's get a circus first. So, I could actually start this city right now. If only to get the crabs and ivory. I could trade that for something, anything. I think some of the AIs actually need or want some luxuries from me. Yes, I just need more than one whole copy, obviously. I can get gems over here, but I would have to buy these 2 tiles, which is not necessarily a great idea, perhaps not a bad one. If my borders expand towards here, I would consider buying this tile, but I'm not sure if I want to spend something like 130 gold. Maybe, I'll think about it. Right, I'm going to spread my units out a little bit, just in case there's some funny business going on. So, should I buy these tiles? And should I start a city over here? This city will get 2 luxuries that I otherwise can't get. My borders will expand over here eventually, but this tile is 4 tiles away from Bulawayo, so I can't buy it directly. I think I'm just going to start a city over here. I think it's worth it, so let's do it. And I'm going to just start from a workboat right away, so let's do that. Change it to production, but I want to get as much food as possible, so I'll keep working this one. I need the borders to expand to wheat and then improve it. I already started building a road here, so I just need one more section of the road and this city will be connected. I could probably use another worker or 2. I only have 3 workers right now. This is the first one, this is the second one down here, and this is the third one, so I only have 3 workers right now. I could definitely use more than that. And yes, I'm not allied with Buenos Aires anymore. I definitely want to fix that. I met another city-state, nice. Militaristic again. There are a lot of militaristic cities in this game. Siege Tower, interesting. So yes, I want to get allied with Buenos Aires again, because not being allied with Buenos Aires means I lose cotton. I could actually finish this other quest to connect a road between my capital and Buenos Aires. I would have to build 4 sections of the road. That might be worth it. I think I'll consider doing that. Alright, I'll improve some of these tiles first, and then consider getting the gems. That's the plan, at least for now. And I'm definitely going to recruit another worker somewhere. The only problem with that is I have a lot of high priority buildings, like this university in my capital. This is a very high priority building. I'll have to assign some specialists in here right away. Oh yeah, he's actually coming here. I didn't actually notice that, so I'm glad I started this city. I would have started it anyway as soon as I noticed this guy. So I don't think any of these tiles are a viable location for a city. No, this one is not, because this is 3 tiles away from Nongoma. I don't see any viable location for a city in this area, which is great. Oh, this is one possible location for a city. So I should probably block his way, because otherwise he might start a city over here, which would be really bad news for me. I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this, and I'll grab this hill as well. This will cost me quite a bit of money. Maybe he won't go through here. Actually, I have to buy this now, because he can move 2 tiles with that settler. I could block the way with my composite bowman. No, he's not close enough. Okay. Well, alright then, I'm going to buy this hill, just to block the way. That was a lot of money, but I really do think he could start a city over here. This is a viable location for a city. It's 4 tiles away from Nobamba. 5 tiles away even. Right, so that now he definitely won't do that, and I will be able to grab this ivory, probably just sell it, and I'm going straight for astronomy. I need to explore the world a little bit. These guys can stay around here. I need to keep decent amount of units around Addis Ababa, just in case Ethiopia decides to take it back. I could definitely see that happening. Should I just interrupt this worker? No, he's almost done with the pasture. So I'll just move him to get the ivory on the next turn. Oh yeah, he can still go through here. Right, that's really annoying, but I can move my crossbowman and block the way. So that's definitely what I'm going to do. I think this is where he's going. I really do. So let's block the way right now. The road is almost done, so that's fantastic. That will give me a bit of gold. Let's grab the fish. Right, I'll move this crossbowman before I forget about that. So now he can't go through here. At least not when this is a hill. So workboat is done. What can I get now? I should probably get a lighthouse in here. Yeah, I should definitely get a lighthouse in here. Yeah, I'm going to keep these units around Addis Ababa. Move Trebuchet into the city instead of the Impi. Simply because that's a much safer way of doing it. And the other Trebuchet can stay inside the citadel. I can move the crossbowman to my capital. Alright, this looks fine. I should be able to get this sometime soon. That's actually 3 tiles away from Nobamba. So I'll need another workboat in Nobamba to get the crab. Ethiopia is spamming a lot of cities. New research agreement? Not mine. Okay, he's backing up, so I lost quite a bit of money here, but I think it was worth it. He would have started a city over here, I'm about 99% sure about that. And this is not a location I want, because I won't get any new luxuries from this. Ethiopia could still start a city right here. So that's still a possibility. That would be very annoying, but I'm not too worried about Ethiopia anymore. They are way behind after I took their capital. Well, they are not behind, but their science rate went way down. So while they are still ahead of me in technology, they are going to fall behind in some near future. How's their science rate right now anyway? I bet it's still higher than mine, but probably not by much. Yeah, they're actually behind me in science, so they are going to fall behind very quickly here. Greece is massively ahead of everyone else, which scares me a little bit. Because Greece, with a technology advantage, is pretty scary. Okay, university is done. Now I'm going to grab a garden. And I need to assign 2 scientists to the university. Problem is, I need to grow my capital still. I'm just going to redo everything. 13 food is the most I can get. What if I assign 3 specialists? 9.5. I think I'll keep this city on food for now. Well, I need to keep it on production, but I could lock all of these high food tiles myself. Keeping city on production gives you a little bit of extra production when the city grows. So that's the general goal here. Okay, I need to get up to 9.7 food, so let's lock all of these. 9.7, alright, so this is fine. It will grow in 4 turns. My capital is a little bit behind, but the difference is not fatal just yet. No, I don't want research agreement. I still don't know of a single mercantile city-state, which is extremely annoying. Do I want to grab this city before this quest expires? I don't necessarily want to get allied with them, but I want to get friendly with them to get a little bit of extra culture. So I'll consider spending 250 gold for that. Alexander is allied with like almost everything. He's allied with 6 city-states that I know of, and there are still quite a few city-states that I don't know of. So Alexander will be a big threat in this game. Well, he already is a big threat, obviously. Right, courthouse is done. I'm just going to grab all of this. I'll start with a granary, just to make the city grow faster. I could switch it to food, or just assign all of these high food tiles myself, that's what I mean. So, I'm looking for tiles with good food and at least 1 hammer. Yes, there are tiles like this one with 4 food, but I need to rebuild a lot of buildings here, so I need to have some hammers in this city. So this tile was fantastic with 3 food and 1 hammer. I kind of want to keep working this tile with the manufactory, because that's a lot of hammers. I could work this one, I suppose. Okay, so I think this is going to be a decent balance. 14 food. 14 surplus food, that is. Yeah, I'm keeping this one because that's 6 hammers. This one tile generates half of my production in this city right now, basically. So that's definitely worth it. Circus is done. Market. I'm only getting 4 gold in here. I could just go for a workshop, I suppose. I'm going to need workshop in all of my cities anyway. And not just because it's required to get factories. So, it would be good if I could convince one of the other AIs to go to war with Alexander, but I need to explore the map a little bit. I think he might be on a continent of his own, or on an island of his own. I'm not sure if Austria is on his island or not. But I'm really worried about how strong he is. The biggest problem is not just his technology advantage, but also all of these city-states that he controls. But that's what Alexander usually does. He goes after city-states very aggressively in most games. Okay, some of my deals expired. Let's get new ones then. I will get astronomy in 5 turns, so as soon as that happens, I'll grab a caravel. Do I have any cities that can get observatory? Oh yeah, these ones. Right, I actually have 3 cities that can get observatory. But I definitely need observatory in this one, first and foremost. These small cities can wait, they don't need an observatory just yet. The nice thing about observatory is that it doesn't cost any maintenance. So I'll finish astronomy in 5 turns. If I could build something in 5 turns here, watermill, 6 turns, plus 2 for the +1 production, yeah, sure. Okay, let's get new deals then. Can I get some deals with Portugal? Probably not. Oh yeah, I have quest with the city-state for sugar. Let's just do it like that. This is going to be much faster. I can see the luxuries of every AI like this. So I can see Austria has 1 excess copper. I could trade for that. Harun has 1 excess marble. Now I can check if any of my cities demand any of these resources. Nobamba demands copper. So I could trade for copper and get Will of the King Day in Nobamba. That's probably worth it. So that was Austria.
Grüß Gott.
Let's do that. Oh yeah, I have gold as well. So I'll sell gold. I'll check what I can trade with others.
Assalamu alaikum.
I can trade... Okay, I can trade with both of
ماذا
them.
كنت تقول؟
So I'll get both of these luxuries. I think luxuries are more valuable for me right now
Grüß Gott.
than gold, because then I can guarantee I won't get into negative happiness. And growing my cities is the main priority right now. And happiness is not that much, really. I have to work on my happiness. If I want bigger cities, I'll need a lot of happiness. 6 gold per turn. I don't think I have any gold available anymore, or do I? Unless that was a deal that just expired. I'll check it when my turn starts. So I hope I will be able to catch up a little bit now that I'm about to hit Renaissance era. I don't think this game is totally lost just yet. However, I don't want to go for anything boring like diplomatic victory or scientific victory. That wasn't the point of this game. Right, city connection established. Now I can repair incense. That's another luxury. And yes, I did see that incense all along. It was just not a high priority. So do I want to buy these tiles or not? I think I'll wait. I'm not desperate for gems right now. I already got gems, so I only need to get this to actually trade with one of the other AIs. I will get some more luxuries for trade. So my economy is not looking that bad. It's actually looking quite decent right now. And I can still get this gold right here. What? That was a short war. Did they even take any cities? I don't think so. Because his score did not change all that much, and Portugal's score did not change that much either. I hope Alexander won't wipe out Arabia. He's already sieging his capital. He might be able to take it, which worries me a little bit, because that means he's going to get significantly stronger, and I'm going to lose a decent trade partner. Alright, lighthouse is done. Now, what now? Stable, maybe? That would give me at least 2 extra hammers. Yeah, sure. So, 7 happiness, that's decent. Oh, I thought I already had an embassy with Ethiopia. I thought Well, that's weird. I thought I grabbed an embassy with him right after I finished the war, but maybe not. Right, so once I'm done with the gardens, I'll have to build the guilds. I think I'll do that in my capital. My capital is the biggest city right now. The only problem is that it doesn't have a very high population potential. I could build it in this city, Bulawayo. But Bulawayo has low production. However, Bulawayo will definitely have higher population. I could also do it in Addis Ababa. That might not be such a bad idea. I'm not looking at current population, I'm looking at potential population, because I could grow these cities very quickly. That's not really a problem. Especially with caravans and cargo ships. I could send cargo ship with food to any coastal city and grow it quite fast. So I'm actually considering going for that in Addis Ababa, maybe. I need to think about this. Right, let's go for lighthouse next. I think I'm going to wait with that decision for the next part, because this is an important decision, which city to build the guilds in. I could always build different guilds in different cities, but I think it's better to stack them all in one high population city. That's not what I did in my Poland game, but I think that's a better approach than building 3 different guilds in 3 different cities. I need that city to be on a river, so that I'm able to build a garden in there. I'm actually starting to think Addis Ababa might be the best for this. Addis Ababa will grow very fast. Also, I got a caravan available now, so I could use that caravan to boost one of my cities. Plus 4 food is not that much, but hey, it helps. So I could boost my capital, or I could boost Addis Ababa. I think I am going to boost Addis Ababa. It's already getting 15 food per turn, so it has a really nice potential to grow very quickly. But I'm going to decide that in the next part. Before I finish, I'll have a quick look at Info Addict. I'm about to get one more technology, so you can add 1 to my current technology count, 31. So I'm catching up very slowly, if I could steal a few technologies, I think this game is not lost yet. I'm about to get astronomy. There are some cheap technologies that I didn't get. Well, actually there aren't, just steal. But if I steal a technology from Athens and then I will research astronomy, that means I'm only 5 technologies behind. So that's really not much. Once I get more spies, I would be able to steal from multiple AIs at once. So I think I would be able to catch up in this game. However, remember that I don't really want to go for scientific or diplomatic victory. This was supposed to be a domination style game, so I want to keep it that way, even if it's not the most optimal way to play. This is the most fun way to play, in my opinion at least. Right, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.